Everything you have lived through up until now is part of a grand process. Every situation, every encounter, every challenge has been carefully orchestrated to prepare you. There are no coincidences. Everything is connected in ways we often cannot understand in the moment. But remember, each step, no matter how difficult, is part of your journey. The people you've met, the experiences you've faced, each one of them was a crucial piece of the puzzle of your life. Sometimes, we feel lost, not knowing why certain paths close or why some opportunities seem to slip through our fingers. But all of this is shaping you for something greater. Something beyond what you can see right now. You may not immediately realize the impact of each experience, but know that the universe is preparing you. Yes, it is preparing you for the achievements that are to come. Your victories are being crafted in the details, and with each action and decision, you are walking towards them. This journey is not just about reaching a goal but about who you are becoming along the way. The growth, the maturity, the inner strength you are developing, all of it is guiding you toward your destiny. And the best part? You are already closer than you think. The experiences you have faced throughout life were not in vain. Every challenge, every obstacle, every moment of difficulty carried with it a valuable lesson. Even the situations that seemed unbearable, those moments where you thought about giving up, were opportunities for growth. It's in these moments that your character was shaped, your inner strength was revealed, and you discovered just how resilient you can be. Everything you've lived through until now has been preparing you for something bigger. Maturity doesn't happen overnight. It comes with time, with mistakes, with losses, and with victories. With every experience, every decision, you transform. What yesterday seemed like the end is now just a chapter in your story. Every person who crossed your path, every challenging situation, contributed to your development. Sometimes, it's hard to see that when you're in the middle of the storm, but it is precisely there that you grow the most. The difficulties you've faced have made you stronger, wiser. Learning to deal with frustrations, accepting what cannot be changed, overcoming what seemed impossible, all of this is part of your maturing process. Growth happens when you face these experiences as opportunities for evolution. When you choose to learn instead of playing the victim. What once hurt you now makes you stronger. And it's this growth that prepares you for the victories ahead. Every step you've taken so far has brought you closer to your destiny. Now, with more wisdom, more strength, and more clarity, you are ready to embrace the opportunities the universe has reserved for you. The experiences weren't easy, but they were necessary. And thanks to them, you are stronger, more prepared, and more determined to achieve everything you deserve. Accepting the path that life offers us is not always easy. Often, we encounter situations that seem unfair, painful, or beyond our control. In these moments, it's common to question why certain things happen. But when we shift our perspective, we realize that even the most challenging moments have a purpose. Every unexpected turn, every stumble, is part of a larger plan that we often can only understand later on. The key to finding peace in the midst of this process is gratitude. Being grateful for what we experience, even when we don't fully understand it, creates space for new opportunities and lessons to emerge. Gratitude transforms how we see our experiences, because instead of focusing on what went wrong, we start to see what each situation taught us. Life becomes lighter when we recognize that everything we face contributes to our growth. When you accept your path with gratitude, you place yourself in a state of receptivity. This means that you stop fighting against what has happened and begin to embrace what is. And it is in this moment that things begin to flow. You start to realize that each fall brought a new strength and that every closed door directed you towards something better. Gratitude allows you to see what once seemed impossible to understand. It's important to remember that acceptance does not mean passivity. Accepting the path is actually an act of courage. It is recognizing that, even though not everything goes as planned, we are still in the right place at the right time. And rather than resisting, we can trust the process and walk more lightly. Over time, we begin to understand that things happen for a reason and that even the hardest moments are preparing us for something greater. Practicing gratitude for life's process transforms us. It teaches us to be more resilient, to have more patience, and, most importantly, to trust in the flow of life. When we look back on what we've lived through, we can acknowledge how much we've grown and how much we still have to learn. The path isn't always easy, but with gratitude, it becomes more meaningful. Accept what life brings, with faith and gratitude, and see how it changes everything around you. After so many battles and challenges, the moment to receive what you've long dreamed of is approaching. Everything you've planted along this journey is starting to bear fruit. The seeds you watered with effort, patience, and faith are finally blossoming. Now, more than ever, it's time to believe that your victories are within sight. You've walked a hard path, full of ups and downs, but you've reached a point where the universe is ready to reward you. Receiving your victories is not just a moment of celebration, it's also a moment of recognition. Recognizing that everything you went through was necessary for you to be prepared for what's coming. Looking back, we see that every challenge strengthened your roots, that every obstacle was an opportunity to grow. Now, with the wisdom you've gained, you're ready to fully embrace these achievements. The process of receiving also involves opening your heart to abundance. Many times, we sabotage ourselves by thinking that we are not worthy of all the good things that are about to happen. But it's important to remember that you are indeed deserving. You've fought, you've grown, and now you're prepared to live this phase of harvest. Don't let fear or insecurity stop you from enjoying this moment of triumph. Life is cyclical, and just as there were times of struggle, now is the time for victory. Embracing this new cycle with confidence and gratitude makes all the difference. Instead of questioning whether you deserve it or if it will last, just allow yourself to live in the moment. Allow yourself to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Each victory is proof that the effort was worth it and that you are on the right path. This is your moment. The victories you have longed for are within your reach. Now, it's time to hold your head high, take a deep breath, and let abundance into your life. Be grateful for everything you've been through because it's what brought you here. And with this spirit of gratitude, embrace what the universe has in store for you. The victories are within sight, and they are rightfully yours. You are deserving of everything life is bringing to you. Even though you may have doubted your worth at times, know that every effort, every sacrifice has been seen and recognized by the universe. There is nothing wrong with receiving with joy the blessings that are arriving. What you planted is now beginning to bloom, and it is your right to harvest the fruits of that hard work. Allow yourself to feel this joy because it is a reflection of everything you have built with such dedication. Many times, we are led to believe that we are not worthy of living what we desire. But the truth is, you have always been capable and deserving of every achievement. The doubt that often arises is merely a reflection of fear of allowing yourself to be happy, of accepting that good things can happen to you as well. That's why now is the time to open your arms and welcome the joy that is in front of you, without fear, without resistance, just with an open heart. Receiving with joy is an expression of gratitude and trust. When you welcome your victories with joy, you show that you trust in the process of life and that you recognize your own worth. The happiness that comes from receiving is not just a reward for your efforts but also a reminder that you have always been worthy of experiencing the best that life has to offer. So, celebrate this moment, knowing that you deserve every bit of this joy. The future is in front of you, waiting to be shaped by your hands. Everything you've lived through so far has prepared you for this moment, to see clearly the power you have to create your own reality. Every choice, every thought, and every action is a seed planted in the soil of tomorrow. The path you now walk is the result of the trust you place in yourself and in the process of life. Believe this, the future is yours to conquer. No matter what challenges you faced in the past, they do not define who you will be from now on. What truly matters is how you choose to act from today onward. With each new dawn, there comes a fresh opportunity to write your story differently, to achieve new goals, and to live according to your true purpose. The future is an open field full of possibilities, and you have everything you need to make it an incredible reality. So, lift your head, take a deep breath, and move forward with determination. The universe conspires in your favor when you act with confidence and courage. Believe in your potential, trust the process, and keep your eyes fixed on your dreams. The future is yours, and it's waiting for you to embrace it with all your strength and transform it into a journey of accomplishments, victories, and happiness.